ITV Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. The amount of cannabis being seized from people trying to smuggle it into the UK has tripled in a year. The National Crime Agency says nearly 400 people have been detained and 15 tonnes of the drug have been discovered in suitcases at UK airports already this year. That's compared to 5 tonnes in the whole of 2023. It's thought the increase is linked to the fact cannabis can be legally grown in a number of other countries now, with criminals believing there is a greater chance of profits here. But officials are warning that the UK is not a soft touch. Antoine Allen reports. The country's biggest energy bosses met with the government today to discuss how to help vulnerable customers this winter. Average household bills are expected to increase by nearly £150 from October, while the government is cutting support for millions of pensioners on winter fuel payments, a move the Chancellor defended this morning. Our political The water industry says that limiting the rise in household water bills to £19 a year could mean companies are unable to prevent sewage leaks. 2 men have appeared in court charged with murder and attempted murder after a house fire in Bradford, which killed a mother and her 3 children. Our reporter, Aisha Zahid. At least 9 Palestinians have reportedly been killed during an ongoing Israeli operation in the occupied West Bank. Neil Connery is still to come this lunchtime. But first, for many families across parts of the UK this week, it is the countdown to school starting and, of course, the end of the summer holidays. And with that comes the added headache of sourcing new or often not so new school uniforms. If your child is off to secondary school in England, many families are now turning to local clothes banks to help cut down on the cost. And one mother told us what a big difference it was making to her and others in the community. Some other news now, and prosecutors have filed a new indictment against former US President Donald Trump. Finally, tennis, and he took his time to win his first Grand Slam match of the year, but Britain's Dan Evans did it in record-breaking fashion at the US Open yesterday. In the longest match the competition has ever witnessed, he came out on top after 5 hours and 35 minutes, but it was a disappointing return to Flushing Meadows for former champion Emma Raducanu, as Sharon Thomas reports. Now, before we go, they say Barbie changed everything, but could she change the future of the digital world? That's it. Gamal is here at 6:30, but from everyone on the lunchtime team,